Hey y'all, I'm Elisha and welcome back to Uncovered, a series where I break down my tips and tricks for singing popular music. Today we're doing what is this called? Icy Fire by Ed Sheeran. And this is an interesting one to break down because it's so individualized, and obviously Ed Sheeran is the master of character and like being himself, which is hard to recreate and to teach. The overall idea of this song is finding a way to balance singing in tune with inflection and character and like showing who you are. Let's talk about some specifics. So I guess what I would say when it comes to riffing, especially in a small range, well, also in a large range, but most people like try to lean into it and like over project in order to get all the notes out crystal clear. But in my experience and what I've learned about the voice and like what's going on in here, if you don't push as hard and if you back off and you let the voice be supported by your air and therefore not with the muscles in here, you'll be a lot more successful with getting out the riffs, especially stylistically when we're speaking. A lot of his riffs, you kind of throw them away. And I hate that phrase. And most of the time, like 99.9% of the time, I tell my students, don't throw away the note. But he actually tends to do that. The other thing that might improve your performance is with coloring your vowels. In this song specifically, I find it helps to color it with an ah, which sounds very strange on its own, but let me show you in context. If we should die tonight. So everything is just very spread. Then we should all die together. Raise a glass of wine. So everything is ah, like I'm giving space above, but then also this way, wine. If I didn't have the ah, it would sound like this. Raise a glass of wine. I see fire. Now the thing with this chorus, so it's important to remember to keep the breath support up. So without breath support, you lose, well, first of all, the vibrato. Vibrato happens when there is an equilibrium between muscle approximation and breath. That aside, the pitch of the note will begin to diminish if you don't keep the air support up. And in general, it won't sound as good. So this is an example of the bad way. Now I see fire. Inside the mountains, I see fire. Oh, I can't even do it. It's like weird. Add in the breath support to not like go down like a balloon. Now I see fire. Inside the mountains, I see fire. Burning the trees. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. I just keep it, I go until the end of the note. I don't like stop early. Which sounds obvious when you say it, but 9 times out of 10, that is a problem I encounter with my students. So continuing again, we're in the chorus. And I see fire, hollow in souls. So that whole fire. Since we're sitting in like a 5-note range here and it doesn't diversify very much, it's easy to achieve this. So as you go up, think down, and I see fire. You can also think about like a rubber band, stretching the rubber band. Fire. It shouldn't hurt. This should actually be the easiest thing that you do all day. And then the other thing, fire. So I'm re-articulating that note for like half a second. It's kind of what I'm doing with my voice, but it sounds cooler because voices are cooler. But yeah, this song is pretty straightforward. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I would love to. You can DM me on any of my socials or also send me an email. All of that is listed down below. And that's gonna be it. So thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.